Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, Drew discovers why he was released early, Esme confides in Laura, and Brooke, Lynn and Chase debate Tracy and deception. Finn and Liz are back at work at the hospital, and she reports that it's a quiet evening, despite the fact that it's Halloween. He warns her not to say anything since she will jinx it. He tells her about the worst night he ever had in the ER, when an intern told him it was going to be a peaceful night. Carly can't believe Drew is home, and they kiss at Kelly's. He had no idea how he was released. Drew claims that when he arrived in Pentonville, he was placed in solitary confinement, but that he was later released after Judge Kim claimed that his punishment was excessively harsh. He's perplexed, but Carly simply smiles. Carly informs him of Alex's role in pushing Kim with evidence that he was purchased by Millionaire and was providing sentences to further his own career. Drew wonders how Alexis knew Kim was a scumbag. Carly claims responsibility and describes how a regular at Kelly's was a pilot who transported Kim about. Drew believes it is natural that she is the one who saved him. She bemoans the fact that she is the reason he is in prison in the first place. He didn't mean it that way, and he considers her to be his hero. They exchange kisses. Carly apologizes once more for causing all of this to happen. Drew claims it's all finished except for 6 months of probation. Carly is enraged because he has already fulfilled his sentence. Drew claims he is well, and that all that matters is that he is at home with her and Scout, the two ladies he adores. They discuss about Scout, and Carly mentions that she was here tonight dressed as a scarecrow. He's looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. Drew also wants her to get ready for a night out on the town tomorrow night. Carly proposes they leave her and go to her house. She walks away to retrieve her jacket. Drew gets to his feet, clutches his side, and grimaces. Chase, disguised as a football player, visits Brooke Lynn, who is dressed as an umpire. He obtained more candy after they ran out since he was too anxious to get it out, but she says everyone is now sleeping at home. Their conversation eventually turns to Tracy, and Brooke Lynn claims that she and her granny finally had it out over taking deception. She helped her realize that her passion is to make music, and accepting deception would be the same as admitting she lacks the necessary skills. She is remorseful that her grandmother snatched deception from Sasha, Lucy, and Maxie. Chase proposes that she let Tracy to give her deception before signing it back over to the others. Brooke Lynn describes him as kind but naive, and Tracy would never sign the company over unless she was certain she couldn't do so. She claims it will take something more cunning to outwit her granny. He proposes that don't strategize tonight and instead focus on each other. They exchange kisses. When Ace screams, Laura tends to him at her house. Esme finds them in the living room and apologizes for not hearing him cry. Laura says it's fine, that's why she's here. It's a team effort. Esme is perplexed as to why she is so polite to her. Laura claims they are family, and she means a lot to her and Kevin. Because Esme lacks family experience, Laura advises them to focus on the present because she is a wonderful mother. Esme is concerned that Ace's schedule will disrupt her life and schedule, while Laura says she enjoys having Ace here. Esme thanks her for being so wonderful, but they can't remain. Later, after putting Ace down, Esme tells Laura that she and Ace need to find their own house. Laura was caught off guard and wonders what occurred. Esme claims that the flat is simply too small, but Laura wonders whether this has anything to do with Spencer. Esme says that being near Spencer is difficult, and she believes she has begun to develop feelings for him. Laura believes this is natural, given Spencer's role as Ace's father. However, she wonders if this is more about Spencer's relationship with Trina than it is about living here. Esme likes Trina, and she's good with Ace and truly friendly to her despite their history. Dr. Robinson, she says, has also been helpful, since she suggested they take the parenting class, which has helped brought her and Spencer closer for Ace's sake. Laura believes it must have harmed her because she had feelings for Spencer. Esme admits that because she has no background, everything stings at times, and that there is something familiar about Spencer that makes her want to cling on to him. Laura believes Esme is correct and that she must make her own path. She is also interested in getting to know this new Esme. Laura inquires as to where she will reside. Esme is considering a room above Kelly's, which will keep her in Port Charles. Laura offers to assist her with the rent, and when Esme disagrees, Laura persists. Esme says she'll think about it and then goes to see Ace. Laura is concerned about Spencer's behavior after Esme leaves. When Sam and Danny go home, Dante asks whether anything happened. Sam informs him that Jake and Charlotte have both gone missing. They sit down, and Danny recounts the events of the evening, including how Charlotte vanished on them. Jake went looking for her, assuming he saw her in a new costume, a supposed original one, a tarot character. He explains that Charlotte learned to read the tarot in Switzerland. He went on to add that he and Georgie informed Mr. Cassadine of what had occurred, and that he had arranged for a ride-share for him and Georgie. Sam compliments him on a job well done. Danny rushes upstairs to change, while Sam and Dante speculate about what might be going on. Dante receives a call from the station, hears about the shooting at Maxie's old house, and says he'll be there straight away. Sam can't believe he's being summoned shortly after being granted leave. Later, Danny returns and expresses concern to his mother about Jake and Charlotte, whom he hasn't heard from. Sam inquires as to if he is aware of what is going on with Charlotte. He is concerned that Charlotte has been kidnapped, which is most likely why Mr. Cassadine fled. Sam acknowledges that she is concerned about Charlotte, but they cannot assume the worst. Danny regrets not doing more to assist Charlotte tonight. Sam says he reminds her of his father and that he cannot solve everyone's issues. At Anna's, she shoots a veiled Charlotte carrying a flashlight because she misidentifies her as an intruder. Jake appears out of nowhere, screaming Charlotte's name. Anna approaches the intruder and finds she has shot Charlotte. She hurriedly checks her wrist for a pulse. Jake turns on the lights, and Anna requests Jake's costume lab coat. She applies pressure to the bullet wound while Jake dials 911. After hanging up the phone, Jake inquires as to why Anna shot her. Anna has Jake support Charlotte's legs and begs Jake to take her hand in his and talk to her. Valentin rushes in as the ambulance can be heard in the distance. Anna instructs Jake to go stand at the door and wave them down. As Dante arrives, the paramedics transport Charlotte and Valentin to G8. Anna has tears in her eyes, which he notices. Dante says he has some questions for Jake and will take him home, but Jake requests to go to the hospital. Dante agrees to transport him and instructs him to wait with an officer while he speaks with Anna. Anna recounts the evening's events and sobs over the fact that she shot an innocent child. As Dante consoles Anna, Jake listens from the door. Later, as Dante is making phone calls, Anna notices the bloodstain on the carpet. When they see a backpack, Jake recognizes it as Charlotte's. Dante requests that an officer bag that as evidence. He then informs Anna that he requires her gun, which she surrenders. Jake begs to meet with Charlotte. Anna instructs Dante to take him to the station, and she will accompany the officers. Charlotte is brought back to the hospital, and Liz asks Valentin where her son is. Austin takes Charlotte to a room and works on her. Meanwhile, Dante brings Jake and Anna into the house, and Jake asks his mother if Charlotte is all right. Liz believes they should delegate the doctor's duties. Dante compliments Liz on Jake's performance tonight. Jake claims it was an accident, that Anna did not intend to shoot Charlotte. Finn checks on Anna, but all she wants to know is whether Charlotte is safe. Austin later transfers Charlotte to the operating room. Valentin asks him to save his daughter and assures Charlotte that he is here for her and that she would be okay. Valentin approaches Anna and says, "Why?" Anna claims that because it happened so quickly and she didn't recognize Charlotte, she mistook her for an intruder. Valentin claims he is unable to do so at this time. Dante calls home and informs Sam of Charlotte's shooting by Anna. He then interrupts Anna and Valentin, telling Anna that he must take her in. They walk away, and Jake approaches Valentin and apologizes for not finding Charlotte in time. Valentin turns to Anna and assures Jake it's not his fault. Drew pays a visit to Sam in the next episode of General Hospital and tells them he has a lot to make up for. Curtis inquires about someone's secret. Jordan informs Robert that they need to hire an outside investigator for this. Alexis admits to Gregory that she is unsure if she is making the right decision. What the hell does that mean? Mac asks Dante. Dante declares that he will find out. Laura comes at the hospital and learns from Valentin what occurred. Anna bemoans to Sunny that it is her fault if Charlotte does not make it. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.